Are you wondering what you should be looking for when assessing the location of your next multifamily real estate purchase? In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 things you should be looking for when analyzing multifamily properties. So make sure you hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss more videos about building wealth through multifamily real estate. And if you don't know me, I'm Seth Ferguson, a 12-year real estate veteran, real estate TV show host, real estate investing podcast host, and the author of the real estate book, Sell For More. So let's get right into it. 5 things you should be looking for when you are assessing your next multifamily real estate purchase. And number 1 is visibility. Now, when we are buying homes to live in, let's say it's a residential purchase, it's oftentimes desirable to live on a cul-de-sac or at a dead-end street, low traffic. But when you're buying a multifamily piece of real estate, you actually want car traffic driving by. The reason is, let's say you have a really good-looking property. If nobody can see it, seeing the property is your number 1 source of advertising. So if you have a good piece of real estate, you want the cars driving by every day because those are your prospective tenants. So you actually want to be beside a major intersection. You want to have a high traffic, high volume of traffic going by your property every day. You want to be able to have your signage there and be seen by a lot of people, because the key in real estate is visibility, and it's all about location. So if people can see your property, see how great it looks, see your signage, see your for lease signs, that is key. So make sure with multifamily, you don't want to be tucked away somewhere and have a very exclusive area. You actually want to have people see your property. Number 2 is transportation. And this goes back to the tenant profile you have. And it's all going to depend on the city you're in, if you're right in the heart of downtown or if you're in the suburbs. Where are people going to be? How will people get around? Are people driving to work? Are people taking public transportation? And this is why having a good handle on your tenant demographic is so important. If you're right downtown in a major city, well, chances are most people will be taking public transportation to work. And this will go into, well, how many parking spots do I need on the property? Is there sufficient parking? And also, where are the major highways? How will people get around? Is this a commuting location? Are people commuting a long distance to work? And so highway location becomes so key because people will pay a premium to have the convenience of being close to major highways. So think about this. Where are the major bus routes? How will people get to the grocery store if they need to get groceries and they don't have a car? So these are all things you should be looking at when it comes to transportation. Number 3, employment. And again, this goes back to your tenant profile. Are you a AA or A-class property? Do you have white-collar workers? If so, where are they working? What is their career? How far are they willing to drive? Unless you're in Los Angeles or Toronto, sitting in traffic for an hour and a half or 2 hours is just plain crazy. So where are the major employers? If you are more of a C-class property, blue-collar, again, where are the major employers located? People want to live close to where they work. Nobody wants to sit in a car for an hour on a nice sunny day. So always keep in mind, where are the major employers located? And again, this ties into transportation, because major employers should be located in a place that's easily accessible, close to major highways. So you'll see everything in here ties together really nicely, but these are all things you should be keeping in mind when you are analyzing a real estate property. And number 4 is recreation. Are your tenants, do they have small families? Are they single people? If you have a property predominantly made up of 1-bedroom apartments, you probably don't have to worry about where the closest parks are, arenas, soccer fields, football fields, etc. But let's say you have predominantly 2- and 3-bedroom units, chances are you're going to have a family demographic in there. So how far do they have to walk to a park? Some multifamily properties have a park and playground on site, others don't. Splash pads, community pools. If little Billy has to go and play a soccer game on Saturday morning, tenants want to be able to be located in an area that's very central to everything they need. So keep in mind recreation, and again, know your tenant profile, know your demographic, and what kind of people will want to be living in that specific location, so you can base your decision on whether or not you should be acquiring that piece of real estate. And then last but not least, amenities. If you have a double A-class property, A-class property, chances are you want to be looking for a Whole Foods because this ties in with your demographic. If you're in a C-class property, where is the closest Walmart? Or do they have to drive 20 minutes to go to Walmart and get groceries? Or can they just hop in the car, it's 5 minutes down the road, or even walk, bicycle, rollerblade down to Whole Foods, get their groceries, and then a quick jog back. These are all very important things to your tenants because this affects their day-to-day life. And again, it's all about convenience. So if you have a great location and then you cover all of these things, visibility, transportation, employment, recreation, amenities, movie theaters, where's the closest big box stores? Everybody needs home improvement stores, whether you're renting or you're owning a home. Where's the movie theaters, bowling alleys, all those things? These really matter to tenants. So make sure you're covering visibility, transportation, employment, recreation, amenities, because once you cover all of these when you're assessing your properties, you will make better real estate purchasing decisions and also help out the tenants by providing an excellent product that meets all their needs. So if you have questions or if you're interested in learning more about the properties I'm looking at right now, head on over to callseth.com to set up a quick 20-minute chat and we can learn more about your real estate goals. And if you liked this video, if you found this very useful, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Always happy to hear your questions and comments. And until next time, happy investing.